Hey, what's up, everybody? Jason here from Private Tabs. So, today we are going to talk a little bit about phone integration into Private Tabs and some of your options that are available to you, right? So, a lot of you probably already know that there's email integration. This is going to make it so that, like, when you're signing into a website, if you're getting prompted for like a two-factor code or pre-sale code or something like that, and those codes come into email while you're waiting to check out, essentially those codes can be automatically entered in and sort of keep you in line and keep things moving forward, right? Makes it really nice and easy. A lot of you may not realize, though, that you can do the exact same thing with phones. And so, obviously, the only difference is phones, they cost money, where the email is included with with the base price of the product. Phones, there is an extra fee for phones. Now, and there's also other options, too. You're not tied into just our system. We've got a lot of different options with phones. So that being said, our good buddies on our favorite website today decided to make it so that you can't log in unless you enter a 2FA phone, not an email, but a phone. And unfortunately, a lot of you probably are like freaking out and worried because you don't have access to your phones. I'm guessing because most of you probably used email for your 2FA codes. So I would probably say, don't worry about that. That's not going to last forever. There's no way that's going to go on forever. It just doesn't make sense. There's too many people that are locked out because of that. So I would say just give it time. But I do think it's a good wake up call to let you know that you do need to be prepared and have phones just like you should have, emails or any other, system, right, in place. So that being said, let's talk a little bit about that today. So the first option with phones is that you can get the phones from us, and we have phones that are $10 a line. They're sold in packages of 8 numbers, so that's $80. And they're sold in 3-month rotations or 3-month subscriptions, right? So that's $240. So it's essentially $240 will get you 8 phones for 3 months, right? And then it just sort of auto renews there forever. Just like any kind of phone service you might get from like T-Mobile or prepaid wireless or any of these other services, right? And the phones work exactly like the email, where they come in through the toolbar. They automatically enter in. They'll sort of keep you in line. It kind of does all the cool stuff that the email does. It's just with phones, right? That being said, we literally just restocked the phones, and we sold out like almost instantly when that announcement was made that you have to log in with phones. Some of our customers went out and bought up all of our inventory. So I don't have any ability to just sort of turn these phones on for you. And that's why we're going to talk a little bit about using third-party systems such as TextChest, Seat Heroes, SimBoxes, and our APIs, right? So you've got a lot of other options available to you besides our phones. And so I'm going to kind of show you how that works. So the first is that a service like a SimBox, right? So in this example, you might be using a bit of hardware device. You would come to something like privatetabs.com, scroll down, you'll see there's a picture of it on our website right here. There's this device. It's called a SimBox. It holds anywhere between 64 numbers to 512 numbers. I can tell you this is made by a company called eJoin. There's links to it on the website. The idea is that our software supports this product. So when you go out, you buy this box, you buy your SIM cards. There's another link right here on the site you see called Teltic.com. We have a rep over there, great guy. His name's David. You guys might know him. Just reach out to him. Tell him Private Tabs sent you. He'll hook you up with SIM cards, phone numbers, all that good stuff. But basically you can get those lines for, I think as low as like $3 to $5 a line, depending on your setup and how many you buy. But the idea is that you buy this hardware device, which, by the way, this hardware is about $4,000, and that'll get you 64 numbers, right? So you get about 64 numbers for anywhere between $3,500 to $4,000, right? It's expensive, right? And this is kind of the same systems that we use on the back end. These are some of the same systems that other providers like I'm guessing TextChest or Seat Heroes or some of these other guys, everybody probably uses this sort of same architecture. So your first choice is buy the hardware, buy the SIMs, plug it all in, put the configuration in Private Tabs, and be done with it. Manage your own hardware, manage your own stuff, right? In the long run, that's cheaper because of the cost per SIM, right? But there is that capital expenditure up front that it's going to cost you for the SIM box. So the way you're going to set up TextChest is you're going to go into, obviously you're going to go to textchest.com, sign up for the service. You're then going to go into settings, and you're going to want to make sure that in your settings, under your Ticketmaster stuff here, you want to make sure that you have this first option unchecked that says use email preferred 2FA. If you don't uncheck that, the system will automatically try to like log in and do like a 2FA code through email, right? You don't want that with the change that just happened. So if you untick that, then you'll essentially be prompted to either get the code in through the toolbar that you'll copy and paste, or it'll automatically enter in for you just like the email, right? So step one is you sort of disable that. The other thing is obviously you buy your phone numbers from TextChest. And then once you get your phone numbers in, you're going to add the phone numbers to your profile, right? So in this case, we'll look at like the Deshaun profile. I'm going to launch this, and you can see that I've already added this number to the profile. You can just hit the pencil icon, add that there. You literally just type the number in. That's all you're doing, right? It's nothing too crazy. You're just putting the number in the profile. Make sure you put the fully qualified number with the area code and all that. So, as you can see, there's the full-blown number there. Once you have that, now what you need to do is you need to essentially connect their API service to Private Tabs, right? Now, the way you do that is you go back into your settings again. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to look up your TextChest API key, and you're going to paste it into Private Tabs. We need to know what that is. So you're going to look that up, and you're going to paste it in that form there. So you can click that link right there, and that will do it. When you click that link, it's going to take you right into a system like this here. So here, this is where you can essentially choose your API keys over there on the left. You're going to copy that API key. So now we're going to come down here. We're going to paste it. Boom, paste it in there. We're going to hit the save token button. Boom, so save that. So now that setting is saved. Follow along. And it says we can click this link, copy and paste the Private Tabs webhook URL and endpoint. So when you click that link, that's going to take you to here, which is where you're going to essentially put the URL and the endpoint for our system. If you scroll down a little bit, you'll see there's two values. There's the URL and there is the token, right? You're going to want to copy paste them both into there. So the first is the URL. So you just paste the URL right where it says endpoint URL. I'm going to just type it in. It's app.privatetabs.com API, and it's text-chest. All right, so make sure you put your S in there, https://app.privatetabs.com/API/text-chest, just like that, right? Now, the second step is we want to paste the token right here. So let's go back and grab that. So there's our token. We're going to get that. We can click these little icons here to bring it into our clipboard. Now that we got the token in here, we're just going to click that, and we will paste the token in there just like that. Once that's done, you're going to push the Save Webhook button, and you are now done with the second step. Right? So now let's go back to the other page. So now as the third and final step, very simple. Just check this box and say that you're done. You're ready to go, right? And now if we have that number in there, if we want to test it, we can just take our phone. So I'm just take my phone here, nothing too crazy. And I'm just going to open up my phone, and I'm just going to type in code 1234. That's all I'm going to do, right? And I'm just going to hit send here. So 1, 2, 3, send. Look at that. Instantly came through, right? Seas Heroes is almost the exact same setup. You log into the site, you grab the API key, you paste it in there, and you're good to go. So, so that being said, give it a couple days. I'm sure Ticketmaster will start allowing two-factor codes through email again. They're not going to let this phone number thing last forever. But at least now you're prepared on getting phones. The other thing I'll tell you is that with our mobile application, In our account builder tool, we have the ability to purchase like disposable phones or temporary phones that are good for like 2 days and things like that. The reason we use those is essentially for like allow you to create accounts and account creation, right? So it's a nice affordable way without having to invest in phones that just sit there and never get used, right? So that being said, that's also available. If you want to take advantage of that, though, you have to install the Private Tabs mobile app. And to install that, you can essentially launch Private Tabs, click the browser here, and then scan the QR code, and that'll take you right into the mobile app store. So any other questions, give us a call. 414-326-4100. And then the last thing I'll tell you before you go is if you have not had a chance to check this out yet, head over to privatetabs.com, and we have a product that uses AI for AI call center, and we started to integrate it in our website here. So this is kind of a sneak peek of it. If you install the mobile app, he's going to be integrated in the mobile app as well. His name's Brandon. He's an AI that we've developed. And essentially, you can click this button and you can talk to it just like any other AI. And but instead of typing, right, you talk. And so it's pretty cool because he can answer all your questions. He can talk to you and help you with just about everything. And it actually works quite well. So if you install the mobile app, there's a support option in the mobile app where you can talk to the AI there also. So I say give it a try, click the link, and give it a shot. Now, if you want to add this AI for your business, also give me a call because we are offering it on Invite as well. So if there are any businesses out there that need like a customer service center or anything that is AI voice driven, we can help you. In the ticketing world, right, where this can be very useful is that we can connect our AI to like your point of sale, like, Listed or Skybox or something like that, and essentially make it so that when you call this number, a broker or a customer could be like, hey, do you have tickets at this venue? How much are they? How many is available? And the AI will, of course, know all of your inventory, know all of your information, and be able to answer those questions, right? Also, where it comes in handy is if you're trying to sell something, right? You could just talk to it and be like, hey, you know what? Because a lot of you have tons of inventory, and trying to search through your inventory and figure out what you got. You can just talk to the AI and say like, hey, do you remember, what I'm selling this seat for in this venue and this thing? And of course, the AI will be able to answer your question. So pretty cool stuff. This is the future of Private Tabs, is you've got a lot of AI technology built into it. So be on the lookout for that. I'm going to do another video as well, which is going to cover a lot of the new features this week. There are a ton of new features. So very excited about this week's update. So if you have not signed up for the mobile app, I encourage you to do that as well. So we do hope to have a cheaper solution for phones in the future. And we also are going to be restocking our phone lines in the future. But as of right now, those are your options. It's sign up for TextChest, sign up for Seat Heroes, do the configuration, get your SIM box, or, wait until we restock and buy the numbers from us. So, all right, have a great day. Thank you again for all you do. Please let everybody know about Private Tabs if they're brokers or resellers or anybody, if they find value in it. I hope you encourage to spread the word. And if you ever run into any problems, let me know, and we'll do the best we can to help you. All right, have a great day. Thank you.